Here we go, y'all.
Early morning when I walk through the east, hear the cars on the 5, you can see in the streets what this neighborhood means to a brother. So I'm headed down Santa Barbara for y'all to get the message. You need to see Kevin ride around in his cutlass, well shooting hoops, but always ready to function. Slide to Alberta's for some grub Balboa. Always got the liquor on deck, don't need a soda. Then I'm walking down Mission, but I go against traffic. I know some people wanted me dead, the shit is tragic. Being out the way for a couple of months, but the shit still in me, I ain't ever gon' front. If I leave my son at home, then it's way too hot. Spot the opposition in a second of the cops. Something about the gang unit makes me do a double take, but I'm never slipping cause the streets got me wide awake. Please don't reconsider your love for me. If I go now, body cold as winter, and it's like I leave. Women always hitting me up because they want to cuff a nigga with potential. I'm calling they bluff. I never got attention like this in the past as a young gang member who was ready to blast. OPD only wanted me for me, ironically, and now everybody can see the changes that I made cause I ain't out running. Drunk off of E&J, I'm coming from nothing. I slept outside in the park trying to figure out how I'm still here on earth to work some figures out. Put my son to bed, kiss him on his forehead, walk around the city, heard another friend dead. All I could do is pray for the streets, cause God forbid one day it's gonna be me. Lord, take my soul when it's time to go. Until then, I'm trying to live my life on the low. When I'm gone, please don't reconsider your love for me. If I go now, body cold as winter, and it's like I leave when I'm gone.
So the repugnant motherfuckers, I said, are the lowest of the low. I said the people that dox people are the lowest of the fucking low. That makes you some coward ass bitches. Who is this?
It's really me. It's Eli.
What do you want?
But I want to apologize.
Well, you don't need to apologize, bro. Get off my channel. You talk just as much shit as everybody else. Get the fuck off my channel.
No, I want to apologize.
I don't need your fucking apologies, bro. Because you had nothing to say about me in the first place, but you wanted to run your fucking mouth. Your apology means shit to me, bro. So get the fuck off my channel.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Period.
man. I'll see you later, man.
Yeah,
Thank
goodbye.
You.
Thank you.
Hot fact. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and add you on my other phone. Hot facts. Facts with Robert Reese. Damn, you pull right on up. You know what I think I seen. Alright, here you go. Y'all go ahead and go subscribe to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. He dropping some knowledge.
Guys like entertaining channels, and I don't try to promote drama. Some people will look at it drama. Some people will just look at it as the facts and reality. And a lot of what drama is, it is reality with certain people and how they present it. But go check out Hot Facts with Robert Reese. He has a really, really entertaining channel. He's very professional at what he does. You'll get a lot of good info and a lot of good laughs out of it to really make you see in the world how some people hide behind a computer screen, want to talk trash about others with complete false realities. But he is the type of guy that will bring reality and truth to his live streams, and he shuts a lot of people down. I mean, he shuts them down quick.
Oh yeah, y'all. Oh yeah, y'all. I think it's up. Let me make sure that thing is there. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Let me go ahead and get you guys right to where I am. Let me go on to actually let me exit out of this one. Let me go ahead and go to YouTube. If you want to enter the show, the live link is pinned in the community post. Let me go ahead and get this right now. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna go ahead and get into that stuff. Let me go ahead and see right here. Boom. Let me go to my own thing here. Let me go ahead and get into this right here. Let me see. It's loading on that. Bam. Here it is. Let me go ahead and see. Make sure you guys hit those thumbs up because we got to talk about this stuff when people go ahead and okay, there's one right there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Hold on, let me hit. I gotta go back in the StreamYard. Okay, let me see. All right, so it's there. It's working right. I got it there. We are in the building here. We got to talk about some things, y'all. I got to go ahead and get into my community. I mean, into my title. Okay, all right, we're gonna throw this away for Amelia really quick. Let's throw away this trash so I can talk about the trash people who just did some stuff to me this morning. So let's go ahead and get into this right now. Let's go ahead, let her use the bathroom because I'm about to put on the Uber Eats and talk about this stuff because a lot of the stuff has to do with the videos that I've put up, and someone was just recently super offended, and I got the video on everything. I got the information. We're gonna go ahead and put it in. Okay, so let me go to over here so that this does not go away. So I can actually go ahead and put it up for you guys. Let me go over to Sprouts really quick so I can have it on. Actually, it may actually be better right here while you go ahead and do that. And I can go ahead and get situated and settled right here. Let me go ahead and go in. Let me go ahead and go in here. I might be able to be situated right here. I'm gonna let you guys see some things that happens with people when they are trying to when they try to take your channel down for no reason and people just want to go ahead and what they want to do is they do these campaigns, and most people call them evil smear campaigns, right? So people smear your name out there, and the worst thing about it is some people are actually doing some really good content, and then you get people that say we don't like your content, and because of a direction that I um am trying to do, it's not working in the same light as what you are doing. So certain times YouTube will send you certain things as part of information that says that yo, we received a privacy notice that this is going on. YouTube lets you know that they looked into it. YouTube also lets you know that they did nothing because they went back and check everything that is going on. So what I will be doing right now is I will be sharing exactly what happened to me. Now, here is something that you guys got to understand. Okay, how can I put this? When you yourself end up joining on social media, nothing about what you do says that this may happen, my channel can get taken down for things that I did not do. And a lot of the times is you'll see that your channel was taken down and it takes a while till after they actually do the research to bring your channel back. That does happen. Okay. It does happen that you will get your channel back. But in order for that to happen, you got to make sure that you do not delete your videos, because a sure sign that you're doing something wrong is you deleted your video. Some people say, well, I didn't want it up there because it's bringing in for what you think is negative attention to your channel. But you got to understand, we have different layers of haters and trolls out there. We have trolls that like to be involved with your content, okay? And they like to come into your chat. They like to bust your balls a little bit. They like to say this and that. but they leave it at that point. You got people that like to get in there to stir up more people to burst your balls, which is a-okay also. Then you get people that say, well, just stirring up shit and making it so that it's a back and forth banter, it's funny, it's entertaining, the engagement's good. Some people take it a step further and they go above and beyond because that's what they think they should do. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to let you guys see first, okay? I'm going to let you guys see first what actually happened to me, and I got my notification this morning. All right. So what I am going to do is this. Let me hop in the StreamYard real quick, and I'm going to play. Now this came from. Now keep in mind. Actually, you know what? Let me read the email first. Then you guys are going to be able to see it on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and put it up there. All right. This came to me at 9 a.m. this morning. It says, "Hi, Hot Facts with Robert Reese." This comes from. It says privacy complaint. Okay, privacy complaint. All right. Now, yesterday, my live stream that I did it was about your rights and how you know how to. Um, okay, yeah, it's coming up. It's actually coming up again here. So I got another one. Okay, for my same video. My video yesterday, I was showcasing, and it was pretty much about us content creators who are using YouTube and other social media outlets to go film in public, and the rights that we have as people out there, and what we can and what we cannot do. And I was sharing the video from Tyrant Terminator Audits. Video has over 50,000 views right now because he actually was able to have dialogue with the police officer. Hey, this lady can't drive. You need on glasses. Oh my goodness. Um, he had dialogue with a police officer, another public citizen, and himself. And the conversation went well because it was all about what you can do in public, what you cannot do, filming, and everything else. The main purpose of that video was to show you that. Then I went into another realm of the video that's showcasing what people should not do when they are trying to trash people and put things up there that makes them look bad. Um, James Tyrant Terminator Audits did not send me any requests to remove the conversation that they had. I actually got in contact with him, and he said I saw it up there, and great because we need more of that. So it was not Tyrant Terminator Audits who has 150,000 subscribers, and I am one of his reporters that I appear on Sundays when I call into a show. So it was not him at all. He actually said, let's keep doing it like that because the more that we get out there, the better. That came from the Tyrant Terminator himself. So there was a part in my live stream where there was something that happened in the past where, and this is where I was trying to tell people, don't let what happens on YouTube affect what you do because it'll make you end up looking a certain way when you get to the light. What happened was there is a couple and they are engaged, and the fiance threatened a woman and told her, not that it's a woman that matters, but the guy wanted to try to show that he's bigger and badder, and he was threatening with physical violence in an email. It happened a couple times, and I was actually watching a video that was his fiance was actually reviewing a video that was talking about her and him. In the video the fiance put out there, she actually put up all the information for her fiance, and it got him doxxed. Now, this happened 2 years ago, and there was nothing said about the doxing of her fiance or any else of that matter there. What happened is now these people are in a battle and they are accusing someone falsely of doxing them and where they live and their real names and all of that. But in actuality, it actually came from the couple itself. Now, I say the couple because once you say I do, when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you can be like, you know what? I'm gonna let you burn with that yourself. I'm not getting involved with that, girlfriend. That is all you. I don't even know what's going on. But they were both involved in it. Once you get engaged and you drop that knee, and the other person says I do, you are now a couple. You guys are now trying to learn how to operate as one. So when one of you guys does something to the other, you guys both participate in what you guys are doing to each other. Now, because what I did was give some news and some feedback on a story that I covered about 2 years ago, because now the story is coming back up to light now. So I simply did my, under the Copyright and Fair Use Act, I went back to do my research and go check out some things. And what I did was play that part to show people that the people that this couple is accusing of doing this and that to them, they're speaking about the wrong people when they should be looking at themselves, because it came from the fiance, um, Mighty Heidi, Dream Warrior. I'll just say the name of that chat channel. And it came from her on accidentally, I guess, but she was in so much of a rage and a fury because someone else exposed the fact that she was cheating on her husband with the fiance that she is with, which might let you guys know that that's why they are not married yet. Because in order to get married again, you have to be divorced. Otherwise, that's like what do you call that? Like bigotry or some what do you call that? When you get married twice and you're not supposed to? Well, they will be breaking that law, so that's why they are still engaged. When you get engaged, you're not signing any papers. You just put a ring on someone's hand, and you can go operate your life as if you want. Okay, so they were actually blaming the wrong people. I put the information up because the information and how I got my sources from this. There's a lady by the name of Lisa Bullen. She goes by Rideshare Lisa. She actually said, "Look, I'm telling the truth about what's been going on with your fiance and I," and she put up the information there, and that's how the Mighty Heidi Warrior found out about some of the things, and she was upset. Whether she took it out on her fiance, the guy that she's messing around with, and the things he's trying to do to her, that's beside the point. The only thing that matters is you went to take the video, bash the lady, and then play and put back all of your fiance's information on the screen. So, people, here's what I got from YouTube. We would like to inform you that we have received a privacy concern about your content. Before we review the content, we would like to give you an opportunity to review and, if necessary, modify or remove any potentially private information within the reported content. Now, check this out. When people have a YouTube channel, there is something that they have under your About section where you put your email address there. So before they actually went and put that into a separate sector on the site, that was already on my man's channel itself. So there is nothing potentially private about the information that was on his channel and what she reported herself. Okay, private information within the report. Receiving this notice does not imply a violation of YouTube privacy guidelines, and no action has been taken against your content or your channel at this time. So YouTube went ahead, looked at what it was, and this is the email they are giving me. Please find below the list of reported content within the reported video timestamps. Please note that the violation may also occur at other timestamps as well as in the audio, title, video description, channel, image, or background. Reported content and details. Okay, it was my live from yesterday. The information reported as violating privacy at 56:57. I'm going to play that part. It also says that what's happening next. Now, people, I get these all the time. All the time. People don't like what goes up, but when YouTube reviews, everything is in fair use in news because that's what my channel is. I never use anything without permission or without someone already having it up there first. That's why videos are up here forever on YouTube. That's why you got to think about the things you do. What happens next? We encourage you to review the video at the timestamp and determine if you like to edit, blur, or remove the content to resolve the individual's privacy concern. Please note that you may not need to remove the content entirely in order to resolve the issue. Removing violent personal information within the video may allow the video to stay on the platform. If the individual's privacy concern is not resolved after our review, so it's in the hands of YouTube, we find that there is indeed a violation of our policy guidelines, the entire video will be removed. Making the video private does not resolve the privacy complaint. We will evaluate the content shortly against our policy guidelines to determine if any restrictions are warranted. Has or will a penalty be applied to my account? Receiving this notice has not resulted in any penalty or strike being applied on your account. Should the content be found in violation of YouTube's privacy guidelines and restricted, no penalty or strike will be applied to your channel. Other community guideline penalties will still apply if the content is found to be in violation of another. So we clear this and they watch the whole video. They'll check everything and see if anything happens. If they find anything else outside of that, they're going to go ahead and do what they got to do. We may also apply penalties and suspend accounts of users who maliciously circumvent our removal policies. Okay, where can I learn more about YouTube privacy guidelines? And I tell people, learn about the TOS. We're committed to protecting our users, and we hope you understand the importance of respecting others' privacy. So when they put my driver's license up, they put all my child support records and all this stuff up and sharing addresses and locations of my family members and all that. Reese didn't go do all this. Reese didn't go do all this because what everyone else seen from these people, they were like, dang, we did that. And then they stopped. But as you see, that's a different story there, okay? When uploading videos in the future, please remember not to post someone's personal information without their consent. For more information, please review YouTube's privacy guideline. So if someone is putting their stuff up publicly themselves, I have the consent to use that as fair use to speak about what they put out. So I actually have permission to put it up there. YouTube will go over all of this, and then we'll go ahead to do all that. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to let you guys see that the content that they try to go ahead and timestamp has nothing to do with anything. There's no one's information going on. It's dialogue about your rights to filming in public. And this is constitutionally allowed. And I'm not even showing the video. I am commenting on the video. So the only thing that happened was yesterday was when I shared on what not to do, because things can happen. And when you do things that you don't want to happen on your channel, most of the times it comes from you. That was the moral of the story and the message there. So what I am going to do right now, I'm going to play for you guys the portion, and I'm going to let you guys see everything I just read. And I'm going to play a portion of the from the timestamp. Then I'll let you guys know what you can do on the timestamps. All right, when it's crazy. So I got this morning because someone watched it and they're upset. Well, they are the people that actually dox themselves. What's up, Cherry Pick? I see you in there. Thank you for that 99 cents there, brother. Cherry Pick says, Red got a strike, Flex got a strike. Who wants to strike next? 2020 is laughing. He was in the chat yesterday. He said, which Reese's channel? Here we go here. Hopefully you're not one of them trolls with separate accounts, but I'm giving you the all the way deal on what's going on. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like Long Island says, let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to play it right now. So let me go ahead and put this up. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Most of these niggas is weak, you can note that. They claim to be gangsters, but they don't even clap gas. Listen up, I'm a soldier, nigga. I spit these things and throw these from the shoulders, nigga. It don't matter what you talking about, get out my way. You little busters about to feel my pain. You getting stomped out, kicked all in your teeth. I guess you ain't heard about me. California stay spitting that heat. I'm a maniac, grand black shine from my head to my feet. I got chucks on my feet, shell toes and Cortez, Levi's, Dickies, khakis, you know this. And on some real shit, since you asking, I lived on the west, on every city that I stayed in. California be the golden state, nigga. Land of the G's, home of the earthquakes.
All these fake music gurus online telling you the wrong.
Not left the scene yet.
You're studying.
I'm great in Illinois. I've been arrested over 100. Find a way so that people can think you cannot film in public. That's not what he should be doing. And he has that blue line that he wants to uphold. Okay, he needs to be more. And he's a police officer. So this education going in from him from two public citizens is hilarious, because James is giving them all. The citizen knows bits of what James is doing and knows some of what the cop is saying, and then the cop is learning something from both of them. So this is hilarious that the police officer is learning on the job. Now, I'm not upset that he's doing this. James said, yeah, don't you gotta go to work or something soon? You know, like he said that. You know, this right here is taxpayers' dollars with this police officer still on the scene. He has not left the scene yet. So throughout this whole time, we are paying for this officer's education. If
That's not what he said. He said, "Can you make your?"
Okay, so that was the content yesterday that was reported. Okay, that was the content that was reported, that I violated the privacy of someone else. Nothing about that had anything to do with privacy about someone else. This is when something is done maliciously. Now, if someone wanted to go to the actual timestamp, you would be able to put the actual timestamp there of what is being said and what is being put out there. The reason why they went to a bogus timestamp is because on the video that I shared, I'm showing that person on their own channel with their name, show another channel showing the information about her and her fiance that she put up there herself. And what happened was they went ahead to try to say it violates my privacy now. If it wasn't her, which I highly just doubt that it wasn't her, then it was either a Mr. Flex or the channel that I know that do things like this. But I know that possibly, hypothetically speaking, this came from her, because I got this after she may have watched that she actually doxed her own fiance, name, email address, everything, and she's blaming it on other people. So now, while she is trying to show that she is the parent in the relationship, she now sees that she committed a huge fault. And what you do in the past can come back up. Now, when you go blame other people for that and try to throw it on someone else because their channel is going in a direction from what Social Blade says, positive and ahead of the curve of a lot of other channels, some people get jealous of the fact that they can't do that themselves. What I tell you is listen to the live stream, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And also remember this, Hot Facts is the truth behind what you stand for. When you are able to put up content and put your backing behind it, your content will show us something that is useful for people. I only want to help people keep their channels up, keep their content going, and teach them what not to do because it could damage what you got going on. Nothing about what I do is there as far as a news channel, whether it's political news, the local news here, the weather, whatever else it is, and even into the National Enquirer type news, the Jerry Springer type news. Just because it might be a little bit more ratchet, that's entertainment. But as long as the facts are all the way right, then there's nothing wrong with that. And especially if the information is coming from other people. Now, you know, people that private the videos, when you do things like that, YouTube already said that that doesn't matter at all. Now, what does matter is if someone is complaining about something and they don't have the video up, but the video they were complaining about has them actually in the video showing their own channel, reviewing a channel, and it's them doing it, they pretty much don't have a leg to stand on because you gave full permission by putting your information there for us to content and give the news over. Now, here's how you protect yourself if you don't want that to be done. First of all, you don't put it up there. Secondly, you tell people that was a bogus email address and we only use that to deal with trolls and things like that. It's not even real. You do things like that and you put that in. And while you are giving your presentation about the channel you are reviewing, give credit. This is where credit comes. This is what credit does. Give credit to who put it out there first. And you are saying in your video, I'm showing you guys that this did not come from me. This person is sharing my fiance's information and it violates the privacy guidelines. If you're not doing that and you are giving a vindictive speech before you show that stuff, you are giving full permission because you're not giving us a disclaimer. How is someone going to know that they cannot use that if you are not letting us know, saying, hey, don't use this. I showed the information on accident. This is where you, as the uploader or someone that is doing a reaction like she did, this is where you should have did that back then to blur out the things you did not want to be seen about your fiance. But since you put it out there and for everyone else to see it, you cannot blame anyone else for you putting something up on a public platform and now you want to be an Indian giver and take it away. Now, there's nothing wrong with being an Indian giver. They taught the white man how to smoke some weed. They taught them how to kill buffalo. If they don't want to train them how to roll no more blunts to smoke out the peace pipe and catch them buffalo, they ain't got to do it no more. I'm not giving you no more information. I messed up by giving it to you. You see what happened when they gave the white man the information? They killed and slaughtered all the buffaloes so they had no furs for winter. They did it so they had no meat, and they did it to take over and control everything. This was a little bit different situation. This person is trying to take all the winter clothes and kill all the buffaloes right now, but didn't realize that the information that we have out here came directly from you, and you put it up there as public information without taking any precautions to keep your family private. Now, there was nothing done intentionally because the person that actually put the video up, she put her information up as Lisa Bowman, and she put up your fiance's name up there, and she said that she's doing this to show you that she's not lying to you at all. I'm telling you the truth. This is what really happened. So if you deleted that part and that video is gone, then there is no way that we can say that she is telling the truth when she did that video to prove that she is telling 1000% of the truth. What you are trying to do is hide your truth and take it out on a channel that's moving in a positive direction, or so that you can be happy and go on off. Now, I don't know what type of arguments you guys are having at home right now, because he realized and you realize, like, damn, we fucked up. I am the one that actually doxed you, and I'm blaming it on X, Y, and Z. You cannot blame it on X, Y, and Z. YouTube will get it. YouTube will go ahead and watch and see what's going on. They will notify you. Now, if there is something that YouTube says that we're going to take this down, I am going to be able to show this video as part of my information, also with how I am able to articulate this inside the 5,000 characters that they allow me to do when I go ahead and type. I only give 500 characters if I go and just type it in straight from the web, from the mobile site. I get 5,000 if I go straight to YouTube, submit this, give them a link to this video, let them see this. They can hear how I'm explaining this, how I'm articulating this. Then they'll go back and see whatever hell that you put in your complaint, and they're going to see, well, how come their complaint is not as informational as what this is here? Then that's when you get looked at as an idiot when nothing happens to my live stream from yesterday. If this makes sense to you, give me a thumbs up. If this makes sense, leave a thumbs up. Lisa said, I can't even make $5 on DoorDash right now. All right, 2020 says, you mean like Pedro saying everyone can make $2,000 a week on DoorDash? Shit like that. Shit like that. You can make $2,000 a week on DoorDash. All right. That is considered misleading information, but because the dollar amount from DoorDash goes from 0 to whatever number you put on it, he can still pass by and float on with that. He's not really breaking the laws or the rules because he's showing you pictures and images on what he made. Now, because we're in other states, can you make that in your state? That's for you to decide and go do that research yourself. So he's floating above the gray area. Lisa says, Cherry, when you do your live, don't use my name. I might have to purchase a new birth certificate. Oh, Cherry, I told you stop giving women's ages out there, man. I told you about that, G. Yes, I saw the comments on that video right here, Lisa. I saw that. I'm going in reverse, y'all. So I'm reading them in reverse instead of going up and down. 2020 said, oh, and I trolled Cherry and Roy stream, but again, just for fun, nothing personal. That's the whole thing. We have to be able to get on here and throw the snaps back. There's not should be anything that makes you go above and beyond to do that. Like there's someone saying that they want to take claim for me getting deactivated from an app and losing money and putting it on social media. So if you put that on social media, bragging and doing that, and then you made up a lie to get me deactivated, if YouTube can kick you off the platform because your channel is violating all the guidelines. You're using, bigamy. Cerebus, it's bigamy. So at the time, I don't know if it's still going on. Cerebus is coming from the Dream Warrior. Is coming from a Dream Warrior, and her fiance currently now, we'll call him Hothead, are engaged but not married because of some information that was put out there publicly that she was cheating on her husband and everything was not finalized, and she's still going back and forth and cheating on her husband with the fiance now. And these are the two people that are saying that other people are doxing them and they're lying when they are committing legal crimes and things themselves by doing this. If they get married, they have to move to Utah or something in order to get married, but stay up there. So, what did Cherry say? Okay. So that is what is going on now. 2020 says Pedro is not awful. Just act like he don't have the Tony Casino bump because he had DoorDash in his name. Yeah. Now Sarah says, is that the hothead that doesn't know MOS from NEC? Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm not even going all the way there, but in a nutshell, it's in that same vicinity. It's around that camp. So when you get things like this, people, and I get these all the time, and a lot of people say, well, we strike Reese all the time. You don't strike me. YouTube sends me all these notifications that people are saying that, hey, We don't like this. He's violating this. He's violating that. That's why I put everything in my description. That's why I deliver my message and my news a certain way, because it's never anything that's not going to be teaching or educating anyone. It's going to be put in the realm so that you can learn. And no one should be doing this to anyone. Now, while other people are being sued, other people are going to court, other people have had the FBI call their phones, all over nonsense, because people don't know how to act. If you are doing all, you want to add in? You want to add in? Oh, okay. No, because this is going on. No, the people hiding in them. You don't like them either. You don't like them either. I thought maybe you want to add in. Um, all right, I thought maybe you want to add in. Okay. So see, she's saying just go ahead and do it. See, go ahead and do it, because look, look, look. I don't know of too many people that get on a social media platform to try to find out things to bring people down, and that's the joy that they get out of life. Most people say, hey, you know what? I have cats. I'll show people have cat videos that do well. I'll show my cats. I'll show my parakeet. Like the one parakeet that does the dance, and they got the people that's copying the parakeet dance, and it's normally a husband and a wife, and the husband is the green parakeet, and he's doing the parakeet dance that he does for the wife, and the wife does her part. People do that stuff. People like to show their rock collection. People like to have nice things of their frogs, their insects. They like to show the rain. Some people like to do karaoke and things like that because they say people watch that stuff. Some people like to build race cars and RC cars. They're not doing these channels and making something to go and do these things. Some people get on YouTube because they have an account. Once you have a Google, and you can just go search. I want to watch NBA videos. I want to watch this and this and that. They have no interest in doing these things. Then you have people that say, hey, you know what? I found this here, and these people are crazy. They be doing all this wild stuff, and then you get involved in it. And when you get involved in that, that's called the dark web. That's how you bring people down for no reason. Do you know that some people are actually like there's a channel out there where the guy shows people how to lace their shoes in almost every single pattern that you can do. He laces shoes. People are like, what? They learn how to lace their shoes in different patterns. That guy is making money on YouTube. What if someone says, oh, that channel is doing this? Well, we heard him say this channel, this person did this to me, and they take his channel down when his channel has nothing to do with nothing else but showing people how to lace up their shoes. We don't like the verbiage he uses and all this other stuff. Things like that happen. You guys got to think twice when you put stuff out, because it can hurt someone's money that they have coming in. YouTube has the ability to put you on. Don't take my word for it. They have the ability, based upon all the complaints you get on your channel, to not have you in the algorithm, to like bump your videos off the conveyor belt, so that they go to no man's land, just because of a bunch of people complaining about nonsense on your channel. When YouTube gives me information of a direct timestamp, and the timestamp is actually speaking about a police officer being educated about your constitutional rights, I don't understand how that violates any type of privacy unless someone did that maliciously, just to go ahead to throw something at someone. Now, when you do that, like they said, nothing's happening, or whoop, 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 that's step one. If something does happen, this video is going up there to back me up. All right. But people will do this so that whenever you get people say, hey, everyone go to this channel, flag that channel there. Well, if you get about 100 people flagging a video, YouTube has no choice but to look. Why is there 100 flags coming over here? We already went through the video. Why are these coming in again? They have the ability to suspend your account and then see what's going on. In that time, you're not making your AdSense. You can't get your super chats. Everything is being withheld. Now, once it's all done, and they find out that they determined that what you did was not against anything, they then give that to you, but it's going to go on to your next monthly payment. So when your threshold comes, a lot of people who are not monetized don't understand why we speak about these things, because they buy their subscribers, they buy their views. So their channel looks a certain way, but nothing on their channel says that they are gaining anything. Now, you will get people that get a lot of people that will send in super chats. But as far as AdSense, the ads don't want nothing to do with them. The only people that do are the people involved in that dark part of the web. Okay? So they have no problem with doing these things, because then they'll just make another channel, tell everyone what that channel is. Those same people will go ahead and subscribe to that one and do the exact same thing over and over again, and then your channels will be taken down. There is a gentleman by the name of Eli that takes channels down, and he found out how to do it because this is what they do. Now, I'm not going in deep like that. I don't care about someone else's channel. I don't care to take your channel down. I say that there's millions of people online, there's millions of people on different platforms, and there's millions of people around the world who are trying to all make something extra. Why would I want to take something away from someone that's going to be helping them make some more money? Now, if they get out there, let's say you're supporting people that show up with Confederate flags, and you say it's a-okay to have it up there and it's not racist, there's nothing racist about it, and they went ahead and put up another red, white, and blue and a Texas flag to still say it's Confederate, and you guys say, oh, it's okay, and then you guys got people up there calling black guys Donkey Kong after they just showcased a Confederate flag. Channels like that can be taken down because of the racial undertones and what you guys are putting up there. Normally, when they say a racist Donkey Kong, it's the black people, and there was a black man involved with this. Okay, they also had some words in using his white wife and calling him Donkey Kong while showcasing a Confederate flag. That video and that live stream has grounds for you to go ahead and flag. Yes, it does. But nothing about your constitutional rights should have anyone trying to flag that and then say it's about this and that for personal information. The only personal information that was put up there was by the actual party themselves that does not like the information up there. But you put it there publicly. Now, you may have deleted that video yourself, but when you did that, I am the news channel of the gig economy. I covered it. You never knew that that's what I do. You never knew who I was. Back when the High Host Studios was doing their thing, you never knew who I was, but I cover everything because, as you see, it comes back to light right now. Remember, what you put on YouTube stays on YouTube. It stays on whatever else it is, unless you have went through and deleted everything. But chances are, someone like me that's in that actual genre, that niche, and I do reporting and research on that community, chances are someone like me is going to have it. And if someone like me has it, then it's not going away. It's going to stay up there. Now, like what I'm going to do right now, okay? Like what I'm going to do right now, let me see. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go to my YouTube studio, okay? I'm going to go to content. I am going to come here, battle of the sexes, men versus women. That video instantly pops up. As you see, that video instantly pops up. I know the names of all my videos, people. It's my library. Out of all my 4,000 videos, just about, I know the titles of my videos. Got Mega Brain out there. What's up, Mega Brain? Shout out to Mega Brain out there. MB in the house. When you got a Mega Brain, you can do stuff like that. I'm going to hit share video. I'm going to share this on my Facebook right now. I'm going to share that video. Okay. I'm going to share that video on my Hot Facts with Robert Reese Facebook. I'm also going to go share it on my Robert Reese Facebook. Live. Cheating, adultery, and more lies. Must watch. Must see. Hashtag OMG. Hashtag gig economy. Hashtag oops. And then I'll leave it there. Those are my hashtags there. I'm putting this up on Facebook right now. Let me see. Well, this is doing this thing right here. I was doing some loading stuff here. Now let me hit post. It says enable stars and enable dollars and everything else. I'm monetized on Facebook also, people. So I just threw it up there. So now I can also throw it up in my Hot Facts with Robert Reese Facebook, my Hot Facts group. I can throw it up there too. I can throw it on. Let me see how many more social medias can I? Should I throw it on my? Should I throw it on my Twitter? Should I throw it on Twitter? I should throw it on Twitter also. Now I'm going to throw it on all these things. So if this person is really serious, I should get a notification from every platform that I am on. If they're serious. All right? If they're serious. These things that people do are supposed to like make you not do your job and your work. It doesn't make you not do your job and your work. It just lets you know that when you are going by the book, people don't like it because they can't do anything. And some people feel embarrassed because they realize that they are the root of all their, like Roy says, you are the creator of your own destiny. That's what he says. So since people figure out that they are the creator of their own destiny, you can't get mad at no one else out there for things that is going on. For example, there is two channels that I watch. Damian Porter, okay, his True Stories, and It's Milk TV, Milk 74. They're from the same hood. Damian did a video speaking about a case from somebody else from their hood and failed to mention that the dude tried to, well, they robbed, raped, sodomized a prostitute and was trying to get her to call her clients and set them up. She refused to, so they damn near killed her. He goes to jail and everything, and he's no longer on a regular main line. He has to go to PC, protective custody. Now, Damien did not tell the people that that's what the gentleman went to jail for. Okay? His counterpart reviewed his video of the information and went publicly and shared what the actual case was that landed him in jail and said how this violates everything. Okay? Violates everything. You can't walk the main line. He also gave information about how he did kind of tell in a way. So they had to remove him from the yard. Now the guy Damien is mad at the guy Milk for sharing that information because it makes him look like he was trying to hide what the real story was. But when you look at the real story there, you see that if someone goes to jail with those charges, they're not going to let them walk around a regular yard. Now they said he was in the LA County jail, and he was on the main line in the LA County jail. But at the same time, paperwork can be hidden. It can be sealed to where what you say you're in there for is what you're in there for, because Tiny Goofy was a heavy hitter. But because the information that Milk put out there, it makes the other guy look bad. And Damien is mad, saying, well, how come you're not reacting about this guy that said he wants to beat you up and all this other stuff? How come you're going to react on my video? Once you put it on YouTube, you put it up there publicly. And once it's up there publicly, someone can do a reaction to your video. Now, if your video is not putting this stuff in, then it makes you look a certain way. But you don't go get mad at the other gentleman who's from the same hood. You talking about people want to fight you and you're dissing them now after you did a video supporting them and you've been backing them the whole time. Now you want to be upset because he said this is actually what he went to jail for. He didn't go to jail because he said that gang members or people from my gang also have unalived people. He went on the stand, spoke for himself. His original charges on what went down, everything happened. Everyone thought that he was going to jail for an attempted murder or something like that. But look at how crazy gang members are. Going to jail for a murder or attempted murder is A-OK. It's A-OK. Almost killing somebody and raping them and all the other stuff, some people say it's okay. Okay? But it's still wrong. So they will go ahead and off somebody for doing that, but you can go kill someone or attempt to kill someone, go rob a bank, do a smash and grab, do all that stuff, and all that's okay. All that's okay. But this situation is one person is telling this person, you reported on this wrong and you didn't put the right information there, and that's why I'm doing a reaction. You can't get mad at me for reacting off of what you put out there and what you did not think was going to come out. You cannot put information out there on YouTube, talk shit about people, have it up there, and then get mad when someone like me covers it and there's a reaction on it. You got to think about these things before you put your content out. A lot of you guys don't think it's content because it's just like National Enquirer shit. And that's not content. So you don't think of it in that way. But shame on you for even thinking like that. Slap yourself. 58, you know what? All y'all get to Jeffrey. Slap yourself. Okay? With 35 palm tree branches. Okay? Dipped in honey. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Don't come at people with false accusations. And this is pretty much like someone put in a false police report. You know what happens when you put in a false police report, right? First of all, you're known as a false snitch, which means that you're worse than a regular snitch because you made up a whole lie to make someone get in trouble. So you are a false snitch. Okay? You are a false snitch. We don't need no false snitching. We don't need none of that false stuff going on because you can hurt more people than what you think. All right? You can hurt more people than what you think. And it's not a good thing. More importantly, just think about what you are doing in the light of everyone else. Think about how much of an embarrassment this is going to be for you and your fiance. Dinner at the table is going to be awkward. Y'all going to be eating that hamburger helper. because y'all don't want to go get nothing to eat in public right now because you will think dang everyone knows we're frauds. So you guys are just gonna go ahead and order some DoorDash, some Uber Eats, some Instacart, have them bring over the hamburger helper. You go get you about 2 pounds of ground beef. Okay, you gonna make sure you get some bell peppers, some onions. Go ahead and put them in a skillet, get them all good, get those all nice and good. You're gonna go ahead and get that meat into a different skillet, cook that on up, then get that grease from that meat, throw that all up inside them onions, get them things good, strain the rest out inside that strainer. You know, go ahead and get you that cup of that water that they tell you to do. But if you're really OG, you get you a cup of chicken broth. You put that inside there, you throw that rice in there, get you some nice garlic to go in there, mix it around, put that lid on it, let it get up there and sit, and then you guys will be eating hamburger helper tonight. It may not be as good as what I just said, but you guys ain't going to eat because you're going to think everyone's staring at you. You guys go be in line driving the car and a radio ad pops up and they're going to be talking about, scams and stuff. You guys going to be think that someone is telling on you. Then you guys are going to start arguing about nonsense. Well, why is the radio saying this? Did you call them and tell them this? How would they know? How would they know? You're going to start saying a bunch of weird shit just like that. And you guys are going to start off probably until you go public and apologize for doing this to everyone. You're going to have a lot of rocky days. More importantly, you're going to have to apologize to each other because everything that's been coming your way, you guys did to each other. So maybe you guys can go ahead and get on that channel that you guys get onto and go ahead and make that happen. Secondly, a lot of you guys have Discord, much like almost every other person on the YouTube and everything. You guys can go talk about that on Discord. Now, here's one thing about Discord that I love. They don't delete anything, and you can't make up that someone's in your Discord. Like if I hear that Reese was in the Discord, well, if that's the case, you guys would have all the way proof and stamps and everything that has me in there. Don't be trying to bring me up saying I'm behind scenes doing all this stuff. And for those of you who don't understand and you don't like what my view on Discord is, I will give you exactly what it is again. You have Patreon, which you have Patreon members that pay for, extra content and things that are not seen on whatever platform it is. They say that, hey, if you would like to receive content before it even hits these apps, go ahead, follow us on Patreon. You'll get updated information and all that other stuff. They also say, hey, well, it goes in the other order. It's join the Discord first. So you have your members on YouTube. You got your memberships, your members. Members get content first and all that. But just because the content's coming first, that doesn't mean that it's the first time the content is being seen. That's when you have your Discord. People that are following certain things. Hey, we just did this. We got that coming up. And you can also share information. And you have other people part of your camp that's getting notifications and info to help your channel out from there. Then once you got that set up, then you tell people if you really want to go ahead to get everything before it even hits the Discord, sign up for the Patreon, follow us there. And that's how people funnel everyone all into their own thing. That's what Discord is. That's what Patreon is. That's what the things like that are. It's another way to see who are my diehard subscribers and my diehard followers, because Patreon and Discord, they don't have to go along with the YouTube. You can have your channel on every platform and put your Patreon there and your Discord there, and the people from all the platforms who are not just on one, they can all come together on those. That's what it's about. Whoever don't understand that, shame on you. Keep up with the times. It's like being the DoorDash revolution, not knowing how to work the technical part of YouTube or StreamYard and everything. All right. So someone got mad and said that that's not what Discord is and all this other stuff. Discord can also be used for, like in the Gig Wars official app, Hulk Smash had to communicate with someone on Discord so that they were communicating throughout the whole day on their challenge. You can actually do that on Discord also. It's a way to have things get done and all the other stuff. All right. So someone told me that what I think about Discord is completely false, but that's what it's used for. Okay. We got people that say, hey, in open chats here, hey, check your Discord. Like we right here talking in the chat and someone telling somebody else, go check your Discord. And it's normally when they're talking trash about people that they don't want no one else to know or see. All right. So that's how that runs. Anybody else don't agree with that? I don't care. It is what it is. And don't be saying that I'm in your Discords. I have never set one up. I don't have not one letter typed on any Discord as long as I've been alive. I don't even have a Patreon account. When I first started this, everyone said, yeah, when you start your channel, you got to get a Discord, you got to get a Patreon. And I'm like, why would I just start that stuff when I got to try to get a following and have subscribers and all that? Why would I just start having them add into all this other stuff? I've never got into any of that. So don't try to include me in being behind the scenes and all your other work in ways to have people go and try to slander my channel and take my stuff down. All right. Okay. And yesterday, my live stream is still up there from 21 hours ago. Stop filming me. Content creators battle. This is why your titles have to be up to date also. Stop filming me. Content creators battle. Rights and law versus personal feelings. That was the title of my live stream, which actually hurt someone's feelings because they're not going about the rights and the law. They're trying to use their personal feelings. So what they did fell right into what my title is. That's why you guys got to understand what you're putting up. You cannot have clickbait. Okay? You cannot have clickbait. Much like today's live. What's it titled? Let me go ahead and read what this live is. Let's go ahead and take and get this. The title of this live stream is this. Okay, let me go ahead and get it up here. Description: take it down. I don't like your video. How to handle removal requests on YouTube. Isn't that what I'm speaking about? Am I giving examples of what is going on in that? Okay, I'm giving examples. Section 107 of the copyright provides the statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of uses, such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. That's what I'm doing. My titles go into what my channel says about what I do. So when YouTube goes and researches everything, they're seeing if they're going in with all of that. That's why I like to have videos. I like to have clips. I like to have all that other stuff so that it goes into what I am actually doing. That's why you cannot be clickbaiting people out there. It is not a good thing to do. Okay? It is not a good thing to do at all. Now I'm about to get on off of here. I want to go be on here for about this hour because that's all I got to want to say about the whole thing. Okay? Whoever else don't agree with that, oh well. My thoughts, my opinions, my information that came through. Necro getting back to laughing. He's rolling. Necro rolling. Necro knows what I do. Rancher Lisa said, I know I'm behind in the chat. Also put it in your membership. Yeah. Yeah, Lisa already knows. You got to do all that stuff, people. You got to do all that stuff. People hate for no reason, and they do these things. And the craziest thing is, look, my wife was like, you know, when she was watching Rideshare Lisa and Mike dropping stuff and seeing the stuff that she types, she was like, she's nice. She don't never say nothing bad about anybody. So when all this stuff comes out, my wife yesterday was like, oh my goodness. She was like, oh, that explains a whole lot. It explains a whole lot. See, my wife is still catching up on a lot of this stuff that I'm digging in the crates with. She's like, oh my goodness, now that makes sense with that. She's tying everything together now. And she's starting to see that these people actually stick together for no reason, and it makes no sense. So I would like to say that that right there is hilarious all in its own. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and go like this. Put me up there in the Family Feud. Got me up there in the Family Feud, y'all. We up there getting it in like that. It says the answer says hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. It's got all that stuff up there. That's me actually on the Family Feud with John Noah Hurley right there, people. He was my host. All right. That do you see that stamp on there? That says the Game Show Network. Okay, the Game Show Network. Got lots of stuff going on, and people out there, stop being haters. Listen to this.
Like, so why get personal with another person? So you don't have to be direct, like emotionally attached to whatever it is that you're trying to debate about. But yeah, somebody is.
Yo, but what's disrespectful today? Because I feel like everybody think everything is disrespectful. If you have an opinion, like
disagreeing is disrespectful.
disagreeing is hating.
It's highly disrespectful. You cannot have an opposite opinion of somebody else. You have to agree with them.
So if the masses are saying yes, and then you want to go this way, you look crazy.
You look crazy.
Like, because we all saying it, but you see something different, and it's just like,
we looking at the same thing. You saying this, you want me to say what you saying, but if I don't, you like, man, what the fuck? This nigga's crazy.
So now you're a hater.
Yes.
Well, with some things, yes, but with certain things that's obvious, yeah, like you should be able to like look at something like this cup is black.
Black, we go, what is it, black and yellow, somebody like, no, it's yellow and black.
Somebody might say, oh, no,
it's more gray.
No. It's more, like, I'm saying,
it's
so.
really white, but they spray painted over it.
Okay.
See?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The fact that you know that this was white.
I know it's really
first,
white.
But then it turned black.
You think it's black, and I'm saying that's a white cup. You don't even know.
That's a bar. Intriguing.
And then you have people like,
that's a bar.
Him.